I may have bought yarn. Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Georgia, and this is Crocheting Chaos. Bear with me here. I'm still sick and probably a day or two away from needing to go to the doctor. Coming down with bronchitis, but at least I have my voice back. Some of you may have seen the note that I put in my community tab. I was going to make a video at the beginning of the week, but I lost my voice for a day. I still don't sound the greatest. Like I told the kids, just bear with me. I'm doing my best. At least I can talk, but I am coming down with bronchitis. I feel it. It's my own fault. I haven't been masking. I feel weird teaching with a mask on, but I'm going to have to. I am allergic to everything outside. I have allergy-induced bronchitis. I get it constantly, and long before the pandemic, my doctor told me, you will wear a medical mask. I'm tired of you coming in here sick with bronchitis and cracking ribs, coughing, and everything. So I screwed up. This is my fault. I'm sick. I'm paying for it. I'll learn. I wore my mask today. I wore it all day. Like, I've never given anybody bronchitis that I've caught from, or that I've caught, haven't really caught it. I developed it from my allergies, but I don't want to be the one to like make half the kids in my class sick. They really enjoyed the pet rocks. I made them. There's a picture of them in the community tab, and I'll put it over here as well. In fact, one of the kids, after he had seen the fabulous prizes that we were doing, he walked up to my mentor teacher. He's like, I have to win that rock. He won the rock. And then in another class, there was one person that got it, and then there was a tie for second place for the second rock, and my mentor teacher told the two boys they were going to have to fight about it, and they were ready to go at it in the middle of the classroom. We're like, no, not literally. So they were all excited, so that made me happy. So about this yarn I bought, let's start off with this. I love this cotton yarn from Hobie, and some sort of olive color. Yeah, it says olive. I bought this specifically because it matched a skirt that I just recently picked up, and I have started on the cardigan I'm gonna make with it. And yeah, this is like one of those things. I'm making work clothes because I have limited things that fit that is appropriate to wear into the classroom. So I'm making a cardigan to go with my skirt that is also this color. I was wearing the skirt when I went to Hobby Lobby and I matched it. I think it's like one shade off. It's fine. So I got a bunch of this. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's probably more than enough. While I was there, I found clearance yarn. I don't normally find clearance yarn at Hobie, at Hobie. Oh my God, at Hobby Lobby. I told you, I'm sick. This is the Uberlux from Yarn Bee. I've never used this, but I got to thinking about it earlier today. If this is anything like the this stuff from Loops and Threads, what is this? It's stuck on a bunch of hooks that I can't get it out right now. This Twisted Tone stuff. Can I have my yarn? What are you stuck on? Give me my yarn. It's not gonna come out, but this stuff right here that I also got on clearance. If it's anything like that, I'm gonna hate working with it, and I would probably rather make a noose with it. But I found 4 of them. I thought they might make nice winter hats. Okay, there were a couple trips to Michael's. As everybody may or may not know, Michael's is starting a sewing and yarn spot or something. I forget what they're calling it, to appeal to the displaced Joanne customers. And when I was in Michael's today, because I've been going into various Michael's looking to see how this is developing. I'll put a picture of the thing over here, of the wall. This particular Michael's was, I had to go a little bit out of my way, like 4 miles out of my way. That's so far out of my way. On my way home from teaching, and I haven't been in this one in quite a while, in like over a year. I used to go down this way quite often because one of my daughters worked for sponsors, and every year she'd work at the Spirit of Halloween down near this particular Michael's. So when I was down there, I'd go in there. But it was 4 miles out of my way. So I thought I'd check it out and see what was happening there, because none of the Michael's that I normally go into have started putting together their yarn and sewing, whatever they're calling it. But this one is. It's also in a much larger area with a much larger population. So that was cool, and they had a bunch of big twist yarn in. I actually have started their display, and as we all know, they're supposed to have it all in by Christmas. Well, they said the holidays, so anytime now. But I thought you all would find that interesting. And while I was there, I picked up this clearance yarn. I have no idea what it is, but it's nice and soft. It's probably a loops and threads something. I don't know. I like the color. It was in the clearance bin. It has no thing, one of these, label. Just a barcode that refused to scan. So that was fun. And it wouldn't scan. It would come up unknown coupon code, and then the cashier would scan it again, and it would come up unknown coupon code. She would scan it again, like expecting it to change. That like she would get lucky one time and it would magically happen. I also found the Skinny Chenille stripes on clearance. I haven't seen this in a little bit. They're getting rid of the stripes. All they're carrying now is the solid, but I love this stuff. I love the Skinny Chenille. I will buy it all. And I love the shade of green. I will do something really cool with this. I don't know what, but it'll be cool. I'm going to start a yarn pile here, a bigger yarn pile. I picked up, because I wanted to see the color, and it is so much brighter in person than it is online. This is the macchiato cakes. I've never used these, but this is, what is this? Glowing grapefruit. It's definitely glowing. This is one step away from neon. It's bright. And I picked up, this was the other one I bought full price today. Well, I had coupons and stuff, so whatever. I've never used this. This is the textured twist. In fact, this is the first time I've seen this. My local stores do not carry it. I like how it feels. I like the texture on it. It says that it's an acrylic acrylic blend. It's a 90% acrylic, 10% polyester, whatever. I like the feel of it. I think I'd make good hats and mittens. Maybe a scarf. I don't know. I don't wear, well, you know what? I can't say I don't wear scarves. I will wear um what are they called? Infinity scarves. I don't know. Okay. So that was my last Hobby Lobby purchase and today's Michael's purchase. Then there was yesterday's Michael's purchase. What Michael's was I in yesterday? Oh, I went down to, and when I was done at the eye doctor, I didn't want to drive around with one dilated eyeball. I'm like, I'm going to go screw around at Michael's and give my eye a chance to recover from being dilated. Well, when I got home, I looked in the mirror, and just because one eye had been dilated because it's got problems, I looked like I had a concussion. It was amazing. If a doctor had just looked at me, not knowing I had had my eyes dilated, be like, or had my eye dilated, be like, you have a concussion. What did you do? Nothing. I went to the eye doctor. But I picked up, I've never seen this either. This is from Loops and Threads. This is, what is this? Bulky Twist. I have never seen this. I found this in, oh, I like the feel of that. That's nice. I found this in just a bin of random yarn that they hadn't unpacked. And this was the only 3 skeins that I found of it. And I really like it, and I really want more. And what color is this? Maybe I'll look online and see if I can find it. Color BP10. That's helpful. Yeah, it doesn't even say on the label on the thing. And I picked up I went in to the bathroom, and when I came out, like, it was in their yarn storage area, so I just started going through things, you know, it's like open, you know, like open bins, boxes, whatever. And I started going through everything. The employees, like, walked by ignoring me or whatever, but I found this. It's called Cupcake. It's a Karen Skinny cake. I have some of these in the rainbow color that they did, and I had seen a thing where people were suggesting if you don't know what to do with it, separate the colors. I should have never separated the colors and just made a blanket out of it. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I just like the colors. It's green and green and, I know my colors, green, teal, and purple, and that's cool. And white, there's white too. But I like this. I also like the scarf pattern on these. I probably won't make the scarf, but I will find something cool to make out of this. What? I don't know. If nothing else, it'll be turned into a cardigan too. When in doubt, make hexagon cardigans. That's my new motto. Why? Because they're easy. They take little thought, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't have to pay a whole hell of a lot of attention to do it. And speaking of which, because I couldn't decide which yarn to use, if it was going to be this one or this Big Twist Superwash Merino. This color is Oil Slick, and I think it's a really cool color. But I also like everything green. But I started a hexagon cardigan out of it as well to see which I like more. I like how the color works up on this, but I like to drape a little bit more on this. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do both. But this is how far I got on the other one, and I'm making 2 at the same time. Actually, I'm probably making more than that if I go through my whips. But I still haven't decided which color I like more. They'll both match my skirt. Options. That's all I can say. I will have options. Now, I just need more hours in the day to make these. I was going to say maybe I could take it with me tomorrow since my kids are writing a paper in class, but I have lesson plans I have to write. I love being a student teacher. I don't have enough time in the day to do anything because I'm a student teacher and I'm a college student, and there's not enough hours in the day. I understand why we were told if you're doing your internship, don't take any other classes. I should have listened. I did not. Okay, before I move this bucket of yarn out of the way, I picked this up at Michael's yesterday, or was it on another trip when I picked up stickers or something? I don't know. Mini adorable mini amigurumi animals to crochet. I can talk. I think the squirrel is really cute, and I want to make the squirrel. And if you look at the back, there's duckies. There's baby duckies, and I think they're cute, and I want to make them. But they're little, so if I could. What size yarn does it use? Oh my god, these are so cute. Oh my god, I love the little burbs. Look at the little tiny burbs. What are these made out of? What size yarn? Oh, there's a little kawawa bear. I'm sick. The animals are cute. I want to make them all right now. What are we doing? DMC Happy Cotton Yarn. I don't know what size that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's DK. Alright. Thank you. So then the that's DK, and they said Natura just cotton, that would be size 4. I could use skinny chenille on it and they would be soft and squishy, and that would be amazing. That was just too much trouble to find out the size yarn that was used on these. It should have been more abundantly apparent. And you know what? I think this llama would be cute made out of fluffier yarn, like just Bliss or something. I don't know. The llama, it needs to be fluffy. Okay, I'm gonna move this bucket of yarn. Squish the yarn. And now for some more yarn. My premiere box came today, and it looks like FedEx may have dropped it, but they didn't do nearly the damage that UPS has been doing to things of late. Oh, bad. Okay. What do I got? I got yarn. That's what I got. I got yarn. Parfait Chunky and black. More Parfait Chunky and black. Parfait Chunky and... What is my... Oh. And... hibiscus. Two of those. Parfait Chunky and Seal. More Parfait Chunky and Seal. Parfait Chunky and Sunshine. I just dropped my yarn. It landed on the floor. I will have to pick that up. Parfait Chunky and Pink Lemonade. Bunny and Seal. More Bunny and Seal. Ooh, I know what I'm doing tonight. I'm making a pattern. I'm gonna make my thing that I got that for. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Shit. Okay. Now is not the time, kitty cat. I'll be right back. I need to clean up some broken glass. Since I do take things with me to work on during lectures, this is really cute with the there's a place for hooks and stuff. It smells weird. And a place for yarns. And there's a little hole here to feed the yarns through. And yay! Now I don't have to walk around with the fanny pack. I feel weird pulling hooking my fanny pack to my bag to take with me. Okay, what? It suggests a 15mm hook. I have one of those. I have a couple of those. And I have to find it because I don't know where the handle is for my light up hook with the interchangeable thingies, hook heads. Yeah, that. Did I just step? Oh, I don't want to step on that. Okay, well, I'm gonna go find that. I'm gonna start on my little project that I got this for. And when it's done, I will show it to everybody, and it'll be cute, I hope. And hey, look, the center pull worked. Awesome. And maybe if people are interested, I'll put the pattern up somewhere and everybody else can make one. Oh. They're right here. I have this little box from Amazon. And there's 100 of these guys in here. These little finger puppet googly eyes. They remind me of Ubi. Do you guys remember Ubi? From... was it Nick Jr. or was it Disney? I don't remember. But Ubi. But they remind me of Ubi eyes. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you got the Googles, look them up. But I've been seeing people make pattern, like, crocheted stuffed animals with these weird little eyes. I mean, they're probably not even stuffed animals. I don't even think they take stuffing, but they're these weird, cute little animal things. But I'm going to make up some turtles for some of the kids in the classrooms for a thing that we're doing Friday when we go back. Tomorrow's Yom Kippur. It's the Jewish New Year. I can talk. Yes, I took something for this after I cleaned up my broken glass. And I didn't realize it's got the DM stuff in it that they put in Robitussin, and I don't do well on that. So I need to finish up this video before I get weird. Well, weirder. I am putting googly eyes on all my fingers. But, what was I saying? Oh, so I'm going to make weird little turtles with the, you know what, that one's, I need a different color there. There we go, now we're good. But I'm going to make turtles for some of the students for a thing that we're doing where they can win prizes, where they can win fabulous prizes. Okay, I should go now. It's getting weird here. I'm just watching my fingers in the phone camera, and they look weird. Going like this, like a squid going through waters. It's a squid with eyes on all of its tentacles. Imagine if a dune sandworm had eyeballs like this instead of all those teeth when it opened its mouth and took in its prey. Then it could see what it was eating as it was eating it.